I'll wait for some tribe folks to show up. And speak of, Z's here. What's up, brother man? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Still dialing this thing in. Alright, got some new strings. Let me check my tuning. While the rest of the tribe makes their way around the campfire here. Brother's here. Brother Bill, I was thinking about you today. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I'm still working on this camera positioning. I don't have time to mess with it during the week, so the only time I have is right now. So I guess that'll do. I'm looking at it on the playback monitor. I'm looking at it, I think, trying to get more of the neck of the guitar in here, but I'm running out of headspace on my phone. So good to see you all. Good, hope everybody's having a good week. Welcome to Fiesta Fridays. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Thanks for indulging me Wednesday evening off. Trying to move my business, and we're still in the process of getting settled in. We have encountered some speed bumps, but that's life. And I've had enough of those in my 6 times 10 trips around the sun. So we'll figure it out. David says tuning sounds fine. Thank you. I got some new strings on here and just put them on a couple of hours ago. So I wanted to have a nice fresh sound for this evening. So good to see David from Hawaii. Bill is in South Carolina, and Z-Man and I are somewhere in between. So, anyway, right here in the Sonoran Desert. So we'll give it another minute or so and let some other folks get checked in. Good to see you all here. And I'm so just happy that the Phoenix Suns, my team since I was 8 years old, have advanced past the first round. I don't really watch any sports. I rarely get to see any basketball, which would be something I love to watch. And the Suns playing live the other night on ABC 15 was so cool. I just stayed put and watched the entire game. I usually just catch the 9-minute highlights on YouTube when it's over. So it was so cool to be able to watch live basketball. So I enjoyed that, and we've just been getting our business relocated and trying to get our office set up, and going to IKEA and looking for some new storage spaces and furniture, and then I got rid of a few pieces to some local therapists. And that was great. So it's going to be a new space, completely different from the one we had before, which I loved. I love that space. It was really awesome if you've seen any of my archive pictures from that. So, but it's okay. So we're creating something brand new. Art isn't always easy. So got a couple of speed bumps that we've encountered since yesterday, so we're gonna have to work through those next week. But I'm gonna take time this weekend to try to let my brain turn off and rest. Never easy. So I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Anyway, good to see you all here. V's here. Hi V, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Fiesta Friday. Good to see you as always. And there's V's guy, Dave, on Maui. So Dave and Bill are far west and east. Bill's in South Carolina. And Cindy's here. Yay, we missed you. Good evening to you. Indeed. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Happy Fiesta Fridays. Good to see you checked in. So I haven't had much time to spend rehearsing, but there's an Elvis song I've loved. So I kind of learned it on the fly about an hour ago. So we'll see how that one goes. And then a Buddy Holly song I've only done maybe once or twice. So I wanted to get a little bit of new music in. I'm going to get my pipes warmed up. Oh, and if I didn't tell you, I think I mentioned this last week. So in my new car, I mean, it's a 2014, but it's newer. It's got this whole camera, backup camera, navigation system and all of that. It's pretty awesome. So I was just flipping around with it, and it had a setting for satellite radio, Sirius XM. So I started playing around with it, and lo and behold, I get satellite radio. So I thought, wow, I wonder if the previous owner was still paying for it. So I went to Sirius's website, and they've been offering free satellite radio until June 8th or 9th. So it's coming to a close. And I found on channel 75 is all Elvis. So I've really been enjoying that. So I've had a good time listening to that. I don't know if I'll actually get the subscription. You get I think it's $6.99 for the first year, and then after that it goes to $16. So they are offering a discount, but I don't listen to the radio much. I don't have time to, so I probably wouldn't listen to anything other than that, as I'm just going back and forth to my office. But missed you too, Cindy. Anyway, so if you don't have satellite radio but have access to it, you can also listen to it online. I've been having a good time. If you're a fan of any of that, all the stuff they offer, which is probably hundreds of channels, I think. But Elvis, all day and night, is channel 75. So I've been listening to that, having a good time. Z says he loves Sirius, had it since 2005. That's awesome. My guess is you have a grandfathered price, which would be awesome too. So, all right, let's get some music going. We have, as always, a small but very distinguished group. So it's always good to see you. And when V's here, I like to start some stuff off with some Steve Holtz. So this is Steve Holtz and Jewel. 1996 went #1. Knocked the Macarena off the charts. I hear the clock, it's 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I've got my eggs, got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror and don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Called Mom, she was out for a walk, consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want wanna talk, so I picked up the paper. It was more bad news